What's going on, everybody? It's the Creative Fro, checking back in for another episode of What I Wish I Knew Wednesday. And today, I wanted to talk about keyframes and why I wish I knew about them when I first started out. Before we dive into today's video, let me remind you real quick to hit the big red subscribe button if you have yet to already, and also turn that notification bell on just for fun. What are keyframes? The word keyframe comes from the traditional animation industry, where only important keyframes of an animated sequence were drawn to sketch a character's motion over time. After the keyframes were determined, an in-between artist would go through and draw all the frames in between the keyframes. What do keyframes do? Keyframes indicate the value of a video or audio parameter at a particular point in the project. When two keyframes with different values are set in your editing software, a transition from one value to another value is calculated, resulting in a dynamic change to that parameter. Why should you use keyframes? There are many different ways you can go about using keyframes, but for an example, if you wanted to fade a clip to black, this can be done simply by setting two opacity keyframes, with one of them being at the value of 100 and the second being at a value of 0. Your editing software interpolates the values from 100 all the way to 0, creating a smooth fade to black. What I wish I knew. I really wish I knew the power of these keyframes when I first started out, because they can be used on titles, transitions, video clips, photos, and so much more. So to get a real good idea of how this works, why don't you join us back here this upcoming Sunday for Fireside Tech, where I'll jump behind the computer and show you how keyframes work and what it does to the clip before and after. So that's everything I have for today's video. Please like if you did, comment down below if there's anything you wish you knew, and share this video if you think it could help somebody. We'll be back next Wednesday for another episode of What I Wish I Knew. Until then, keep creating.